You're listening to Communities Live on Sheffield Live Radio 93.2 FM with Susie Casson and Andrew Tildersley. And we're joined in the studio by Caroline, Rachel and Liz. And you're all involved in the Bishop's House exhibition of Curious House. Thanks for coming in. So first of all, Liz, please will you tell us a little about the Bishop's House and how we can find it?
Right. Bishop's House is a Tudor building at the top of Meersbrook Park. It's easily signposted from Chesterfield Road if you come by road, and otherwise the number 20 bus goes within a few yards of it, or you can walk up through Meersbrook Park.
And I didn't know it before, but we drove past last night and it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely lovely, exceptional building. There's only 2 or 3 in Sheffield. The Old Queen's Head at Pond Street and Carbrook Hall as well. But there's very little of that age in Sheffield, yeah.
So, Caroline, where did the idea for the Curious House exhibition come from?
So I started volunteering at Bishop's House last year, and I just fell in love with the place. And as an artist and doing my research as well, I'm very interested in how can art practice can engage visitors in new way with heritage. So I started to think about it, and at the same time I'm working with doing some work with Rachel as well, and we wanted to do a project together for a while. So yeah, I've just suggested to Bishop's House if we could have a few artists as a point of departure to take the house as a creative stimulus to create new work in response to the place. And they've been amazing and very open-minded and excited with the idea. So that's how it all started.
Lovely. So why did you choose to call it Curious House?
I don't know. I think because curious, I think we all are very curious when we visit the place, and I'm just hoping. Are we hoping that the exhibition will get people to be more intrigued and curious about the place, to know more, because it's a 500 years old history building, and people have lived there until very recently. So we really hope that the work will trigger curiosity and interest.
Great, thank you. So Rachel, who are the artists involved, and how did you meet each other?
Well, me and Karen know each other from Sheffield Hallam, where we're researching. I'm a fine art researcher there, and also Louise as well. She's involved in Sheffield Hallam, and even though our art is very different, we research similar themes, so heritage and history, and bringing history to the public. And Caro, you know Lyndall.
Yeah, so Lyndall, I've always loved her work for now a few years. I've met her in London. She had a big show, and since then I've been trying to get her on working with me. So I'm very, very pleased. She's agreed to be part of the show. So she's been a really good mentor for us. So yeah.
Great. So you're all quite different artists, and you've been working on your own, but it's a joint exhibition.
Yes.
Yeah, lovely. So Liz, how long is the exhibition on for, and what are the opening times?
Right. It starts on Friday the 22nd with an opening at 6 o'clock, but then it will be on until the 8th of May. At weekends we're open from 10 until 4. And on Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays we'll be open from 2 until 7. But all the details are both on our website and also on the Curious House website.
Fantastic. And is it a free exhibition?
Yes, yeah.
Great. So, Caroline, what are the main aims of the exhibition?
So I think the aim, it's all about engaging with both the local community and the artistic community, bringing them all together. And the initial brief given to the artists was about unlocking some of the stories behind the place using the creative practice. So we hope that people will find I'm sure they will find something in the house to be engaged with. So you will see when you come here in the house, there will be a lot of different artworks, multisensory, interactive, some using projection, some using very intricate drawings, creative writing. So yeah, we hope that people will engage with some of them.
Well, sounds like a lovely reason to visit. So, Rachel, without giving too much away, can you say a little bit more about what we can expect to see?
Well, I was quite interested in the histories that weren't currently on display. So I did a bit of research and found out that the Meersbrook Park gardeners lived there until the 70s. And I got in touch with Trudy and went all the way down to Essex to speak with her and kind of gather some oral history. So without giving too much away, it's introducing a new narrative about childhood memories into the house. That's what I'll be doing.
Wow, sounds fantastic. So it's really centred on the house.
Yes.
So, Caroline, what are you most looking forward to?
So I'll be at the house most of the day, so I'm really looking forward to see how the visitors will engage with the exhibition and the works, and to get feedback really, so from everyone.
Great. Rachel, what are you looking forward to?
I'm really looking forward to the workshops we'll be running on the weekend. So there'll be more information on the website, but there'll be drop-in sessions, and I'll be there with Caroline, and people can come and make objects with clay, and we'll be able to talk to the visitors, and we'll be able to meet people. So it'll be fantastic.
So, Liz, it sounds like a great joint venture. What are you most looking forward to?
Oh, I think it's having different people come to the house. You know, we have a lot of visitors come at weekends. A lot of them are very local, but it would be great to have people from all over Sheffield and beyond as part of the Art Sheffield Festival.
And people can visit the Bishop's House generally, can they?
Yes, I mean, we only open generally at weekends from 10 until 4. We're run by volunteers now, and the opening times are on our website. Occasionally we have to close at short notice, so I would advise people normally to check our website before visiting, but we're definitely open for the next 2 weeks.
I just wanted to say a really, really big thank you to the volunteers, because without them I think the exhibition wouldn't have happened at all, and also to Art Council, who's been funding us, so we've been really lucky to receive a grant from them as well, and of course the artist.
Yeah, I mean, Sheffield seems a great city for volunteering, doesn't it? It really makes things happen.
Yeah, really nice community.
Great, lovely. And can I ask you two where you are in your career as artists?
Yeah, of course. So I work, I'm doing my PhD in art and design at Hallam University, and I work as a freelancer, as an artist quite actively. And Rachel?
Yeah. I'm also doing a PhD in fine art at Sheffield Hallam, funded by the Heritage Consortium, so I'm quite interested in museums, and I'm currently doing a lot of work with the Foundling Museum and the Horniman Museum. So when the Bishop's House came up, I was just so interested in the history, and it's been a great project to work on, because everyone's been really helpful and enthusiastic.
Yeah, great. Oh, it's lovely to hear about artists getting involved in museums. Do you think this is the way the future is?
I think it's a really interesting and innovative exhibition. I really hope that we can do this in the future, and we must really thank Clara Morgan at Sheffield Museums, who curates our collection, who's really bending over backwards to help us in this. And yes, I think it's great to have different people coming into museums and having different experiences.
Oh, fantastic, sounds really exciting. So that's the Curious House exhibition at Bishop's House, and when does it start again?
Well, the opening is actually on Friday night, but actually Saturday morning it'll start properly, won't it?
Yeah,
at 10 o'clock, 10 till 4 on Saturday. So,
and all of us, well, most of us will be around on Saturday actually. So do pop by.
Good, so you can meet the artists.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's lovely. Well, thanks for coming in. That sounds really exciting.